Greetings, welcome back to the Man Cave. Today we're going to try something a little new. We're going to start a brief question and answer session that we'll run a video for midweek each week. I get a lot of questions through my videos, through my Facebook page, and we're going to take a few of those questions each week and do a quick video question and answer session. So we're going to start that today. I've started this on my Facebook page. And if you're not visiting the Facebook page, please check it out, facebook.com/mancavemeals. I'll post a question opportunity each week where you can post your questions, and I'll select some of those questions to answer here on video each week. So this week's questions, I've got three. The first one comes from Pitmaster X in the Netherlands. His question is, what is your best dish ever from the barbecue? And that's kind of a tough one. I kind of try to judge what is best that comes out of the man cave by what the people I'm feeding it seem to like. And one of our favorite dishes here that comes off the barbecue, oddly enough, is my smoked macaroni and cheese. I'm not sure what it is about that, but everybody seems to love it, and I will post a link to that video in the description here if you'd like to have a look at that. It's really good. One of the things I tell people, when you're cooking on a grill or cooking in a smoker, if you try to think of that grill or smoker as an oven rather than a grill or smoker, it opens up a lot of opportunities. You can cook anything you want over fire. As long as you can control the temperature, you can make it happen. And the macaroni and cheese picks up a wonderful smoke flavor when you cook it on the grill with just a little bit of smoke wood. I like to use apple wood. That's one of my favorites, and it really brings a new dimension of flavor to whatever you're cooking. And that's a good one. It really is one of the favorites for everybody that I feed, and I just can't say enough about it. If you haven't tried it, you should, and give it a try and let me know what you think. Our second question this week comes from Joe Purdy in Lexington, Kentucky. Joe asks, how do you keep a clean fire burning with no thick white smoke in the acorn? And when he's talking about the acorn, he's talking about the char griller acorn Kamado. And I'm going to answer this question, but this holds true with any grill, not just the char griller. Thick white smoke is viewed by a lot of people as a bad thing when you're cooking meat. It supposedly produces off flavors, which you want to try to avoid. And the best way to minimize that is when you light your fire, you need to let it burn for a little while, and you put your smoking wood on and let it smoke a little bit. The thick white smoke that you see in the beginning will subside, and the smoke will turn to a thinner blue color. And this just has to happen with time. It won't happen immediately. I like to fire my smokers up at least 45 minutes to an hour ahead of the time that I'm planning to cook to let this happen. It does take time, but as we all know, barbecue takes time, and one of the things I like to tell people there is time is one of the best ingredients that your food's going to have. So you just fire it up and let it burn. Let it burn till that white smoke stops, and you may through the process of your cooking see the smoke go away, but it's still there as long as there's still wood there. One of the other things that applies here is the type of charcoal you use also. I use pretty much exclusively hardwood lump charcoal, and that charcoal does not produce a lot of smoke except for when you first light it up, and even then it's not a lot. It's not a heavy smoke like you get with the briquettes. So give it some time and just let it burn for a little bit before you put your meat on. And here's my sous chef, Hemingway. He's coming up to see what's going on. And our final question for the day comes from Randy Gillis, and he didn't give me a location, but he says, what are you planning to cook for your Super Bowl cook? That's still up in the air at this point. Today is Tuesday and the Super Bowl is Sunday. My girlfriend and I have talked about it, and I want to cook something that she'll eat. And as many of you that follow me know, she doesn't eat meat unless it's cooked well done. She doesn't eat pork hardly at all. So this weekend for our Super Bowl cook, I'm looking at 3 different things. I might make some mini pizzas. I might make a Chicago style deep dish pizza. And we're also talking about maybe red beans and rice, since the Super Bowl's in New Orleans this year. And we're also planning a trip to New Orleans in the fall, so we may go the New Orleans route and cook some red beans and rice. It's hard to say. I may do some of both. I'm not much of a planner. I'm the world's worst planner when it comes to figuring out what I'm going to cook and when. It's mainly on the fly. I don't spend a whole lot of time planning or prepping cooks like I should, but that's currently what I'm thinking about. That's subject to change between now and Sunday, but I've got a deep dish Chicago style pizza idea that I want to try. I've never been able to make the crust just like the pizza that we had when we went to Chicago, but I've been researching that some, and I think I've come up with something that'll work. And you're likely to see a deep dish Chicago pizza this weekend, so stay tuned, and we'll see what happens. And like I said, come visit my Facebook page at facebook.com/mancavemeals, and we'll see if we can get your questions and answers on video. So until next time, Man Cave Meals.